Hey everybody! So I got to go see Brad this weekend. I'm so excited. I had to tell my girls a little bit more about what was going on because I haven't been very detailed at all about what's going on with Mr. Brad because they would be worried. But whenever I was telling my oldest daughter, Allie, what was going on and how I'd set up a GoFundMe and all these people were donating and helping and everything, she said, well, Mommy, I want to give all my money in my piggy bank to Mr. Brad. And I said, oh, that's sweet, Allie, but Mr. Brad doesn't want your money. So we were talking about what Mr. Brad might want from her. So she and I talked about what she could possibly do to help Mr. Brad. And I had suggested that maybe he would like a picture or a note that he could hang on his room wall because right now he's not with his family and it's a hospital and it may not be all that cozy. But if she writes him a note, then he'll be able to read that over and over again. So my girls are going to do that. And so I'm going to reach out to all of you. And if any of you have children who know Mr. Brad and know what's going on with Mr. Brad and would like to help, I would love for you to have them write some kind of note or draw a picture, and let's just shower him with pretty things that he can hang all over his wall. I'm going to have you send the things to Amy and Brad's address. Here it is on the screen. And I really think that'll be great. And you know, when this is all over with, I hope he keeps them and I hope that he revisits them and remembers how good God was and how many people were there for him and loved him during this terrible time. So I saw him this weekend. This is the first time that I've seen him and it was wonderful. He's doing great. He is off all machines. I'm gonna put a picture here to show you all the machines that he was on in the beginning, all of these what are called life support machines. There were 9 machines, I believe, and if you see where that guy is standing, that's the only place that you can stand in that whole room. So it's pretty amazing that we're only 3 weeks in and he's off of everything. In his room, he had one little drip in his IV, and that was a blood thinner. And he's supposed to have, hopefully, a test maybe today. I haven't talked to Amy today, but maybe today, trying to figure out if his kidneys are good enough for this dye test, because if he doesn't have any blockages in his heart, then they are going to give him a defibrillator, which is what Amy wants. We're really praying that he doesn't have any heart blockages, he can get a defibrillator, and then they've already said the words, go home. So I don't know when he's gonna get to go home, but it's in the future. It's hopefully in the near future. And I wanted to tell you too that whenever we were in the hospital, I can't believe they told her this, but there are 2 hospitals that are connected. There's the regular hospital and then there's a heart hospital. And they told her that he was the most critical patient in both. I was like, don't tell her that. But anyway, he is not anymore. But whenever all of this stuff first happened, they were talking about recovery and he could be in the hospital for 6 months to a year and be prepared for a long, long time. And they've already said the word home. So that's great. Some of the things that Brad told me whenever I saw him was he was joking and smiling. He ordered food. He was eating his food. Whenever he first was able to eat, he couldn't really taste very much, or it didn't taste good, but he said that things are getting better. You know, his taste buds are working better now, so that's good. He is able to feed himself. One thing that he's struggling with, though, he's right-handed and these 3 fingers are numb and they're kind of weak. So he's working on having, you know, hand strength. And let me see. He's doing great. He's walking. They've had him walk without a walker. They're right there with him, of course, but things are good. They're good. The kids are good. Amy's good. We just continue to hear good news. Annabelle wrote a sweet note to her daddy, and it is hanging on the wall in the hospital, and she gave him a little snuggly to go with the note. So if you look at the wall, he doesn't have very many notes. So kids, I'm gonna need your help. Send them this way, he will love them.